Velina mai kako, welcome to Keep It Aloha, a podcast that keeps aloha by being a princess but being treated like a queen. I'm your host Kamaka, and we got a lovely couple with us today. But before we introduce them, I gotta remind you to check out my new book, Keep It Aloha, available now on Amazon. And check out our website, keepitaloha.com, to get some of your favorite KIA merch. If you're not a book or merch person, and if supporting us financially doesn't work for you, please consider simply liking this episode, leaving a comment, subscribing to our YouTube channel, or head to Apple Podcasts or Spotify to leave a review. It would mean the world to me. All right, let's introduce our guest.
After 175 years, some people still think we're just a ranch.
And we just farm all day.
What they don't realize is we wear many hats. And that's just how we roll.
You just might see some old friends.
Or make some new ones.
So come hang with us
Drive on out to the country.
and get that epic snap.
No matter what you're looking for, come discover where legends are made.
Our guests today are entrepreneurs from American Samoa and the Philippines. Our first guest is a digital creator, influencer, and sister of internet sensation and past podcast guest, Bretman Rock. Our next guest is the owner and founder of Uso Muscle Detailing and the commissioner of our fantasy football league that all three of us are in together. Together, they are proud parents of 5 kids and some of my favorite people to follow on social media. I am so stoked to talk stories with them today. They are Princess Mae and Tony Gaisoa. Aloha, Princess and Tony. Welcome to the Keep It Aloha podcast. How you both doing?
Hello, Kamaka.
How's it? Thank you for having us.
Yes, I'm stoked that we get to do this. I mean, it's been fun getting to know the both of you a little bit better over the last month or so, just like with all the events that we go with Lincoln, and then now you're in my fantasy football league, I'm in your fantasy football league. We're all in a fantasy football league. We just had our first draft last weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, not even a week from now, but yes, so I'm super stoked to get to know more of your stories and dive into everything, because we see you on social media, but I just want to get to know a little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll start at the beginning. Actually, right before we started the podcast, you said you had a funny high water story, right? Because we just had them on the last episode.
Yes.
So
Yes,
what
yes.
was that?
Okay, so we were at Key Club, and
Leva.
Leva's girlfriend works there.
Oh, okay.
I'd never met him or anything like that, but I was so drunk. Like, I wasn't like super drunk, but I was like a little tipsy. And I was like, hey, it's the high water guy. But I just saw the back of his head.
Uh-huh.
You know how like they wear like he had, and I was like, babe, I think it's him. And then he's like, no, it's not. And I was like, you can't just say people. And I'm like, no, it's him. And then next thing you know, it's actually him. And I was like, oh my God, it's the high water guy.
So did you end up saying hi?
Yes, we took a picture
Oh,
and
okay.
We
everything.
actually took a picture with him too.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen him in concert?
No, we haven't gone to any of
Oh,
the
he invited us out to
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
if they have another event that we might be free to attend,
Yeah.
but we weren't able to attend it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're a bunch
I
of
know.
clowns there.
We listen to their songs.
Yeah,
We love
right
it.
on.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I mean, hopefully they're playing for many more years, and we might see them at one of your kids' graduation parties or something, right?
Yes.
Or wedding.
Oh, we got some social media questions for that. We'll see. We'll find out later more about that. But I'd like to start at the beginning, just getting to know you. We'll start ladies first. Where are you from? Where you grad? And what was it like growing up?
Oh, okay. My name is Princess Mae. I was born in the Philippines. I came here in Hawaii with my mom. I was like a year old, turning 2, and that's pretty much it. Like, I came over here, and I didn't get to meet my brother Bretman until he was like 7, and I was like 5 years old. It was weird.
Because he was still in the
He
Philippines,
was still in
right?
the Philippines with my father, and what's the other question?
Yeah. So, and what was it like growing up? So, I mean, basically, you're born there, but you're
Yeah,
raised
over
in
here.
Hawaii, right?
Well, being an immigrant, it was really hard because we didn't know how to speak English, and so trying to fit in, like learning English and just learning the American life is just like, okay, it was really hard for me, but I took a lot of ELA classes, like the English learning classes, and yeah, it was. We had like really good support, you know, with Filipinos, because there's a lot of teachers in the elementary that I went to. But yeah, it was just hard. My mom worked like almost 2-3 jobs just to get by, and me and my brother, I started actually doing social media first before Bremen, and you know, I was getting followers here and there, and then he started to do his like entertainment, like comedy stuff, and I was like included, and of course I think I know everybody saw that video of Bremen hitting me in my head, and that's pretty much how like we started like the social media thing.
So basically what you're saying is his career is all because of you. Yeah,
Yes,
we can
yes,
give all the
yes.
credit to you, right? Everything he has is because of you. That's what you're saying, right? Yeah, I remember I was gone during when all that happened, but I remember, you know, seeing videos like later on, and I mean, yeah, I think everybody knows it was like the slap heard around the world, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, growing up, you were going to school on Oahu,
Yes.
and what kind of things were you into? Did you have any other hobbies?
Honestly, I got stuck, and I tried to fit in so hard that I thought like I also was getting really I was getting bullied a lot. So
At school?
yes, at school, and I didn't really know how to I didn't know how to tell my mom either. So I was really a lot in my head. And I like my older brothers, they're also like trying to figure out life too, because we were still really young, and we were here in Hawaii, and like it's a whole different, you know, world. And you know, being bullied at a really young age, it kind of like it makes you, like, I don't know. I felt like I needed to be mean back and like hurt people.
Totally.
So like I kind of like went the wrong way, and I wish I'd, you know, but I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot, and yeah. So, sorry, that was a lot.
No,
I never really even talked about.
Yeah,
like,
thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
And so that happened throughout school, and then you ended up graduating from?
No, actually, I had my daughter at 16, so that's what like I was trying to get into. That like I was trying to fit in, and I went to the wrong crowd, and you know, my mom was calling the cops on me like literally almost every day.
Oh, were you like sneaking out?
Yes, I was sneaking out. I just like I felt like nobody was really there for me, and I felt like if I did something wrong, or if I was trying to get my mom's attention, and the only way that I thought was the right way was trying to get into trouble, and then maybe she'll pay attention a little bit, but like always at home she was always stressed out and frustrated, which, you know, I understand. Being now I'm a mother, and also like taking care of 3 kids on her own, like it's a lot. So, you know, I love you, Mom. She taught me a lot being a mom now, and like the sacrifices and unconditional love for your kids. So.
Totally. Yeah, it's funny because we usually don't realize these things until we become adults, and you know, you're like, oh, I'm the age my parents were when they were raising me, and like I don't even have my life together, and I was expecting them to have their entire life together and raise all of us and make a living. And yeah, so you get a lot more empathy for your parents as you get older, for sure.
So yeah, I was 15 when I was pregnant. I gave birth to Cleo when I was 16. I didn't really go to school. Nobody to take care of my daughter. It was my responsibility. So I just stopped going to school. I took care of her, make my sacrifices throughout, you know, what I needed to do as a mother. And yeah, here we are. And she's almost 9 years old, and
Awesome.
she's great. She's smart. She's beautiful. I love her so much.
Right on. So, thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
All right, so we'll get to the uso now. So where are you from? Where you got it? What was it like growing up?
I'm from American Samoa, born and raised, graduated from Samoana High School. I moved here in 2009 after I buried my dad, laid him to rest. And then my mom passed 5 years later, so lost both my parents at a very young age. So, kind of triggers you to mature a lot faster than normal. So, it got more, had to be more independent, priority shift. And then,
So you came in 2009, you said.
Yes.
And then did you come alone? Did you have siblings or aunties, uncles?
No, I moved here on my own.
Wow.
I had a older sister that I stayed with out here, and then I actually moved here because I got into the Pearl Harbor Shipyard apprentice program.
Oh, okay.
And then I started that in 2010, and then that ended, unfortunately, in 2020 during COVID.
Okay.
And that's when Usomaso Auto Detailing was born.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny because a lot of businesses started through COVID, right?
Yes.
Because everybody had to pivot and figure out like a new thing to do. Oh, okay. So Uso Muscle Detailing was 2020. Go check them out. I got my truck detailed by the both of them. It's still looking nice and shiny, super fresh, super clean.
I
so
know when
they do a good job.
hopped in your car that night when you took me home. You took me to go see Aloha.
Oh yeah, I had to take her home for a quick emergency.
Yes, I was telling Tony, I was like, oh my god, Kamaka's car is still really clean.
Yeah, no, I mean I haven't driven it that much
I
either
see.
because I've been like busy, either like gone or busy, or like I haven't gone to like the beach or anything. So yeah, it's super clean. But hopefully it stays like that. Yeah, so you did that, and what was like life growing up in American Samoa?
Compared to life out here, it's different. Different. My family wasn't financially well off or anything like that. Minimum wage back then was $3.75. So every day of the week, Monday through Friday, was chicken. That's we had to eat chicken or mackerel. So it would be all kinds of chicken. Fried chicken, shoyu chicken, steamed chicken, with onions, baked chicken on Sundays when we do Sunday umu, which would be a treat. And then on occasion, we'd have some corned beef. But, it was, I wouldn't trade it for anything because now I tend to appreciate everything that I have now, looking back at how hard life was.
Totally.
Back then, so
yeah. So basically, if we like get some Samoan muscles, we just gotta eat chicken, mackerel,
corned beef.
And corned beef.
Forget the corned beef, and turkey tail.
Okay. I'll take notes of that. You're gonna see me in a couple of months. I'm just gonna be jacked. Okay, so growing up, did you do sports? Were you into? I mean, I'm guessing over there's a lot of traditions, just like Hawaii, right?
Yes.
You mentioned the umu, same as the imu over here.
Yes. So, believe it or not, I graduated high school at 140 pounds.
What?
140 pounds.
I was heavy. I graduated at like 150.
Yeah, so I was 140 pounds, just skin and bones. But throughout high school, I played basketball. So basketball was my thing, and I was a big LeBron James fan. Until this day, I still have heated debates with my close friends about who the GOAT is, Mike, Kobe, or LeBron James.
Well, you came in rolling with the Mamba shorts, so I don't know what LeBron would say about that.
But, I played basketball, and a lot of my friends played, football, rugby, cricket. But that was kind of like my sport.
Oh, okay. It makes sense because I see you post stories of you playing basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's your sport.
So now, still trying to get some cardio and stay, somewhat fit.
Yeah.
But, thank you to Princess for letting me get that one day of cardio.
Yeah. Do you watch him play?
I do.
How's his game?
He's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
He's always.
You were like a point guard in Samoa, but you're center here because everybody's small.
Shooting guard. So I was a shooting guard then, but now age and you get heavier, you get slower. So now you transition from a shooting guard to now you're the center on the team.
Yeah, I love seeing him walk back.
Yeah. You're like, hustle.
That's why that's why she doesn't post any more videos of me playing, because all she posted is me walking back. But you know.
Might as well just stay. Just stay.
Yeah.
Stay, yeah.
So,
Either just stay on offense, cherry pick, or just stay on defense and just be ready for when the transition comes.
Speak of the devil, today's Thursday, so it's our cardio day.
Oh, there you
Eva
go.
Mahiko open runs from 6 to close. So if you
want to square
if
up,
you're trying to get some cardio, or if you want to see Uncle in action, come through.
Nice. Do you do any like sports or like physical activities together?
Workout.
People are into pickleball. I don't know.
Aside from working out, and so Princess likes to like box and hit mitts.
Oh,
So I would just
scary.
So I would just wear the padding, the
Yeah.
body padding, and she would just
It's just
have her
letting
way.
out my
Yeah,
anger.
you're like, okay, babe, just let it all out right here.
Yeah.
This is your
Yes,
chance.
Basically. Yeah, that's what I love to do. And
Yeah.
we've been trying to get a good routine of working out, but it's just so hard.
I saw the diet started on Monday. Yeah, you guys went sushi.
Diet starts every Monday. Every Monday. Diet starts Monday.
Every Monday, just
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
Hey, but you guys look great in the Kahula outfits.
Oh yeah!
Yeah,
Shout out to
them,
Kahula
yeah.
Li'a.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful
totally.
outfits.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we got so many questions on on the podcast about how the meat like how well, like we love meat cutes, so everybody wants to know the meat cute. So I was gonna say Tony and I actually met at Brett Minrock's birthday party a couple years ago. He was a farmer and I was a chicken. And ever since that moment, we just, we had this connection that
kinda
was
clicked,
unbreakable,
Kind of click.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. And what was your meet cute like? My bad. Yeah.
Kind of the same. You go. I'm so embarrassed to tell this story.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like I just
we
fell
get
in love
asked
with
this
him.
question
Yeah.
a lot, and like on social media, on YouTube, even on our YouTube video that we put out, we never really disclosed how we met, because a few of our close friends were there to witness the.
Oh, it was an underground chicken fight. Is that what it was?
We met at church.
We met at church.
Oh, well, that's beautiful.
No, that's what you tell people.
That's what we told them.
This is christianmingle.com.
The church is called District.
We actually met at District Nightclub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My girlfriend used to be a bottle girl there.
I think I remember her.
Yeah.
Wow, small world.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it wasn't planned. She wasn't even planning on going there. She wasn't even planning on staying.
Yes.
Wait,
let me tell my side of the story.
Okay, she's gonna tell her side of the
You
story,
can
and I'll
fill
tell
in.
you exactly what happened.
Okay, so we meet on a Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
It was Saturday.
So I went out Friday night, forgot my card. And they called me up, and then I was like, okay, I'll come on Saturday. So basically, it was my sister's birthday that same day. And they're like, oh, let's go out. And I'm like, and then I was like, oh, yeah, I need to go District. I'm just going to go grab my card, right? We weren't even, she was like, you know what? Like, I don't even want to go out anymore. Let's just go pick up your card. So I was in line, and then I saw Tony. I saw Tony, and I was just like, wait, I think we should stay, guys. And it was my sister's birthday, and we were in Clueless outfits.
Oh, like
the theme is Clueless.
Yeah.
And it was
What year was this?
2022.
Okay.
Yes.
January 20th.
So when things were kind of opening up again.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, I was like, you know what, let's just stay, guys. And everybody was in their Clueless outfits, and you're like, no, you guys look fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, for women getting into the club, you could go in pretty much anything.
You can go in slippers and they'll still let
exactly.
you in.
Guys, you'd be like, oh, no shoes, get
No
out
shorts,
of here. Yeah,
no shorts.
no button, get out of here. Yeah.
But that's not their like club outfits. That's why they're like, I'm like, no, let's just stay, guys. Like, it's okay. I'll take care of the tab.
They're like, why? You were just saying you were saying you do not want to go here. Why are you saying you want to stay?
Yeah, and I was like, I saw Tony, and I'm like, okay, let's just stay. And so we stayed, and he just gave me no attention. And I was like, oh.
Were you
okay.
trying to make it obvious?
There's
okay,
your part,
there-
babe. There's your part.
So I'm gonna rewind it a little
Okay.
bit back to the outside, right? So I noticed her in the corner of my eye walking with a group of friends. Okay, yes, I thought she was, she was beautiful, but at a certain age, you kind of know the game, so you like don't give them any attention. But I saw her looking, so I'm not gonna look because that's gonna give it away. And then my nephews are like, "Unks, that girl's looking at you." I was like, "Oh, who?" That's Brett Minrock's sister. I was like, oh, I didn't know who that was at the time, and I honestly didn't even know who she was, and then she got a bottle, she got a table, she went in first before us, and then I already had a bottle reserved as well, and it was just a coincidence that our tables were right next to each other behind the DJ.
He lying.
I did not. I got there last minute, and that was the only table available, so we got it. And the rest is history. Like she said, she was just trying to get my attention. But once I saw that, I knew already. Like, okay, I'm gonna play this cat and mouse game with you to see how far you're willing to take it. And then
It was bad.
it got
was
to the point
bad.
where she grabbed the bouncers. They have a light to flash to clear the walkway for the bartenders or the servers. She grabbed the light and she started flashing the light at me to get my attention.
She's a girl who knows what she wants.
Yes.
So yeah, she went from that to like pacing back and forth, and then
Yes,
she
so
gave
many
in.
times.
She invited me to her table. We talked for a little bit.
Whoa, I didn't invite you to
She
this.
doesn't remember.
You were a little tipsy, maybe.
I remember I was asking my cousin. Oh, my cousin was like, "Do you want me to just tell him to come over here?" And I was like, "No, like,
He
no,
has to.
no, he has to come to me." And I remember I was like, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. We went in the bathroom like 3 times already, and they're just like, "Princess, just go over there." It was so bad. It was like he gave me no type of attention, and I was just like,
It's probably funny hearing it after because you're like, you were doing that on purpose.
Yes. I told her, like, I knew, I could tell that, you had interest. So I was like I said, I was just playing this cat and mouse game.
he likes to chase.
I mean, I guess it worked.
Yes.
Yeah, because my nephews are like telling me like, oh, do you know who that is? Like they were like sort of fangirling.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay. I knew in my mind, like, she's used to guys chasing. So now I kind of like, I don't know, reverse psychology
That's
kind of
crazy.
thing, and made her chase,
Yeah.
And so I just sat there and just observed all night. And then it got to the point where
I was so pissed off. I was like, let's go, guys.
Like you felt offended.
Yes, I was so offended. I was like, let's just go, guys. And the security guard, he was like, oh, where are you guys? You're good? I was like, yeah, I'm leaving. He doesn't want me. He was like,
so
The security guy's so confused. He's like,
no, you know what? It's so funny because he was like, oh, I bring you to someone. He brought me to Tony.
he called me up and it was like, oh, he introduced us, and then she gave me her purse as kind of like marking her territory, like, here, hold my purse. You ain't, that's kind of like,
Don't go anywhere.
as a deterrent, so that people see like, oh, this man has been marked. So at the end of the night, she ran game on me because she was like, hold my purse. And then the rest is history. We are now blessed with 5 beautiful children. We just had our baby girl about 8 months ago, So,
Congrats.
and
Thank you.
I've never been happier.
Oh,
I've never been this happy in my life. And
beautiful.
I always tell her that she saved me. She says, I know, but I always tell her, like, you saved me, you changed me, you made me a better man. I never thought that I could be this person. And,
Yeah. Tony was a ho, ho, ho.
I mean, can you blame him? I mean, you're the one who noticed him outside of the district.
But
That must make you feel good. You beat out the rest of the competition.
The survival.
Yes.
survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he had all just like I don't even know how to make this comparison. Just like frogs. You know how the princesses they have the frogs. You know, you gotta kiss a couple frogs to get to the prince, right? So, you know, maybe he had to kiss a couple of female frogs to get to the princess, right? That's what it was.
I love that.
Yeah, that's all it was. He was just seeing what he didn't like. That's all. Yeah.
But you know, I always tell her, you know, it's actually God's timing. You know, like you shouldn't have been there, but you were there. You know, they put our sections together. You know, and then, you know, throughout our relationship, we're 4 going on 5 years now. We've had some ups and downs. You know, it was never a perfect, smooth sailing relationship and whatnot. But, you know, at the end of the day, no real relationship is perfect.
Totally.
You know, it's getting through the challenges, and we've had some.
Yeah.
Yes.
Learning how to fight.
Yeah.
Learning how to forgive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Forgiveness is a big thing. You know,
100%.
and growth.
Yes.
You know, getting past old traumas and healing. Healing as well. For both of us, not just her. You know, I've had past traumas as well. I didn't even know they were considered traumas. But in this day and age, you know, we learn more and more about, you know, human emotion and feelings and all that.
Yeah, I know. It's
Mushy
funny
stuff.
when you watch like a video on Instagram or TikTok of like a psychologist or a therapist breaking something down here and be like, oh, that's what it's called. Oh, that's what I'm feeling. Like, oh, okay, this is like a common thing, right? Yeah, it's so interesting. So you guys got together. You have a beautiful family. You have your detailing company. You're taking care of 5 kids. You are part of like the TV show. You got the podcast right now. You do your own content. I really love your content. Every time you do like the couple ones or like the bill, like, oh, it's not even that much. And like you give it like I love all those things. So yeah, what's the goal with your career and maybe your family? What's the big thing that you guys are trying to accomplish?
Want to take it?
I
feel like he can explain it better. I'm a little.
I mean, ultimately, we just want to spend more time with our family. Because growing up, for both of us, what we experience is our parents working 24/7 to support the family. But, you know, now we realize like, oh,
social media is.
Yeah, like we rather trade those long hours at work to be with our kids, watch our kids, raise our kids, see them grow up. Because
Funny story. Sorry, babe. Funny story. It was like 7 o'clock. It was literally almost dark, and we're still washing cars. And I'm like, I'm tired, Grandpa.
Well, let's do that.
And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, babe. And he's like, well, you gotta start posting those videos.
This is a true story.
Yes.
Every day, you know, I was 25 years old once before, you know, so every once in a while you get those kind of slow days where you're feeling lazy and whatnot. So, you know, at my age, I kind of realized, you know, the potential of the platform that Princess has, you know. So I always try to encourage her, like motivate her and, you know, inspire and try to encourage her to, like, you know, post more, take advantage of the platform that you have, you know. And it got to the point where, okay, so let me show you what physical work, physical labor is compared to, you know, being compensated to show how you live your life.
Yeah, or like taking a video and editing. It does take time and effort, but it's different than...
It's physical labor and, you know, sweating in the hot garage. And so, like, when she said that, it kind of, like, I was kind of happy because, okay, now she realized, like, we cannot be busting ass. you
I've
know.
never worked a 9-to-5 job ever. And then like I work for Tony. Like sometimes I don't even know, and he's just like, ready to get the day started? I'm like, I'm so tired. But yeah,
So
But-
funny.
that's our goal.
Yeah.
So our goal, is because we look at other
Creator.
and social media influencers in the mainland and how big,
They are in.
and I look at us and our family, and I'm like, we could get there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, you already
like
have 2 million on Instagram, a
Yeah.
million on YouTube. I don't know how much on TikTok.
1.4 on TikTok,
I
and
mean,
it's growing.
yeah.
And
It's just hard now. I feel like social media is so different because like there's so many content creators.
It's more
And-
saturated.
Yes,
yeah,
it's so
and a
different.
little more competitive now.
Yes,
Yeah.
very competitive. And I'm like, how am I going to be different? How am I going to be different? And so like that night, I was like, I want to start my cooking videos. So I
People
started.
love the cooking videos.
So I started making my cooking videos, and I actually have fun doing it.
There you
I
go.
feel like my mom, like,
Yeah.
because my mom loves cooking. All of the Filipino recipes that we know is all from her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what inspired my older brother, my oldest brother. His name is JR.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Mama Mercy's Kitchen. That inspired him to like make Filipino food, and he started his food truck, and now we're catering parties and and all of that, and going to events. So I'm just so proud.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Mom, that's you.
Yeah, no, it's cool to hear this. We talked about it a little bit when
Yes.
when I was taking you home that one night. I mean, yeah, YouTube is good money. I mean, the social media money is great. I
Yes.
mean, I'm sure the auto detailing business is solid too. But like, what you can make on social media is
Oh,
like,
yes.
it's
yeah.
you can't do that with a brick and mortar shop here in
Yes,
Hawaii.
right.
Like maybe unless you're like Hawaii's Finest or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, just posting it on YouTube or like even the Instagram clips that you have,
Yes.
just post it on YouTube.
You know
in
what's so
shorts.
crazy? When you told me, oh, post it on your YouTube shorts, just post the same thing. Well, Tony told me that already
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
And then
But you just hear more
Hearing it from
affirmation.
others.
Yeah.
I'm like, I started posting the next day. And I was like, oh, shoot. I'm
And
making,
how did it do?
it did pretty good,
Yeah.
like just posting old videos. And I also realized Facebook pays.
Yeah, Facebook, Facebook.
And I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. That's
Yeah,
what we
I
post
started
on.
reposting all the old
Yeah.
videos. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, and then with your like YouTube channel or like the family, people love the family stuff.
Yep.
People love the cooking stuff. And when you ask about like how do we be different, and like it's not even maybe about thinking of like that. I think it's just being yourself.
Yeah.
You know, people follow you because you're you.
Because it's you.
You know, and
Yeah.
people want tune in because it's you two and your family, right?
Right,
Like
right.
in the beginning, you started off as Bretman Rock's sister, right?
Right,
You're the
right.
one that got slapped, but then
Yes.
you also created your own followers, your own base of fans, right? So it's like people like it because you're you. Yeah, they don't care that you didn't graduate or you had kids or
Yes.
like. There's so many people that relate to that.
Right.
You know,
right.
there's so many people that relate to being an ethnic family, being immigrants, or something like that. So it's like, it's very relatable.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
So, yeah.
And then to go back to her posting old videos, I forgot where we were at. I checked my phone and I got a congratulations.
It was like a pregnancy.
And then yeah, so Princess reposted our gender reveal for our daughter.
Yeah.
And then I get a congratulation text. I was like, question mark? It's like, oh, I thought you were having another baby. I was like, no.
Then Tony was like, "What did you post?" And I was like, "Oh my god, I posted old videos of us on Facebook."
So she had to. I think you made a story saying like, "Oh, I'm not pregnant." So, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe at some point you can catch up to where you're at now, and then people won't get
Yeah.
as confused. Yeah, but maybe because I know you're both busy and you have working and then parenting. That's like extra work. Like I just work, you know, I don't have kids, so I have a little bit more free time than you guys. But even having an assistant, you know, just paying for an assistant and then they can do all the posting for you.
Right.
Like I have an assistant and like she does all like the back end work, emails and whatever.
Nice.
It's super helpful and it frees up so much time. So maybe that's something we can talk about off the podcast.
Amazing.
Yeah. I think
cool.
that'll be really good for you guys. Yeah. But okay, we got a lot of social media questions, and I know you guys gotta get out here because you have to go record season 2 of the Baddest Radio. So let's take a quick shishi break, and we'll be right back.
After 175 years, some people still think we're just a ranch.
And we just farm all day.
What they don't realize is we wear many hats. And that's just how we roll.
You just might see some old friends.
Or make some new ones.
So come hang with us
Drive on out to the country.
and get that epic snap.
No matter what you're looking for, come discover where legends are made.
All right, we're back from a quick shishi break. Let's get right into the social media fan questions because we cannot waste any time. We have very important questions like this first one that comes from Kalia.Neesmith. This person says, what are their zodiac signs?
Oh. I'm a Gemini.
And I'm an Aries.
Hey, Aries. Nice. When's your birthday?
April 17th.
Oh, okay. Can you get that? I'm
Till
March
end.
27.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
why. See, Airy boys.
Yo.
Yeah. And you're Gemini like Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May 27th.
Yeah. And Lincoln's a June Gemini. My brother's May 25th. It's almost like you.
Wow.
Are you into like the horoscopes and zodiac signs?
Yeah, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but no.
Yeah. Yes, but
Is
no.
that true?
Not really.
No.
You don't base your days and your weeks and your life off of if it's like a full moon or something.
No, not really.
Okay.
Nope. With Princess, it's full moon every every night is a full moon.
I don't know what that means, but it makes sense to
That's
me.
crazy.
It makes sense. Okay, next question comes from Jasmine Dumbrike. This person says, what made Princess think that Tony is the one for her?
Oh. I like this question. I love it so much. Okay. I don't think I know. I already the moment I seen him, I was like, "Oh my god, he is such a man." like just the way he is, how he was and like his look.
What a man, what a man.
Yes.
What a man.
And honestly, like he spoke so many like truths in my life that I never really realized until like he really like made me understand why certain things happened. And I started to realize like even though sometimes I'm a little still like very stubborn and I don't want to listen to him, but like I also feel like he's helped me heal a lot of my traumas in my life. And also like he's very patient, and because he wasn't the only one that he wasn't the one that put me through a lot of things in my life, like my father not being there for me, and he couldn't be the one that he shouldn't be the one to suffer because of like other men in my life that hurt me. But he's been very patient with me, helped me through all and understand my traumas, because like I just honestly like all I ever wanted was somebody to understand me. And that's what I got. He's very understanding, and he likes to explain himself a lot. And he's like, he tries to like, what is that word, babe? Like, you see, if I say like, what is that word? He already knows. He already knows what I'm saying.
He's like, I don't know. This time, I don't.
Well, like he's just very understanding. He's very patient with me, and the way, honestly, the one of my like, oh my god, I like he is the one is the way he loves my kids, like Cleo and Ezekiel, the way he loved them and the way that he took care of them. I was like, oh my god, like. You guys know what I'm talking about, like
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I mean, just from the little that I know of the both of you, I mean, you seem just like a great father figure and
He is.
a man.
A man.
A man. That's a
try.
man. Okay, awesome. Well, this wasn't the question, but I want to just flip it and see what made you think that Princess is the one for you.
Oh,
She's like, ooh.
where
please.
do I start?
That's crazy.
You know, Princess has an endless list of qualities that any man would look for in a woman, you know. And she's special and unique in her own way, you know.
Special. is great.
But I know Princess is the one for me because of where I am in life now. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. I always tell her that she saved me from becoming someone that I'm not. You know. She loves my son very much, and she loves me despite my flaws, because I'm not perfect. You know, I have some good days and I have some bad days, and you know, I've had a past, but I always told her that the fact that you fought for this, you know, you deserve it. So now it's just a matter of, you know, making it official and putting a ring on it.
Yeah.
But
Which
You're making
that's
me
a
blush.
story for the
happening
second
right
podcast.
now. Are we gonna get a proposal on the Keep It Low podcast? This is crazy. Oh no, okay.
No, that's good that's for a different episode.
Oh, okay.
Different episode.
Oh, okay.
But, you know,
All right. Well,
That was so sweet, babe.
yeah, that's beautiful. The both of you. Yeah, I feel like, you know, that's something that everybody always wonders. You know, they ask married couples. They ask, you know, people that have been together for a long time, like, what made you think that they're the one for you, right? And
Right.
you know, there's many reasons like that. Sometimes like people are just compatible. Like you just see people and you're like,
Yeah.
wow, they're a great fit with each other, you know. And for me, like when I see you two, I'm like, oh, that's a great fit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and just to summarize it, she just brings out the best in me.
yeah,
That's
awesome.
ultimately what it is.
You know.
You know.
No, I would say the same thing, honestly. I could be myself. I could be my goofy, funny self, and like I just love that I could do whatever and he'll still be like,
Don't forget crazy.
But he accepts it.
he accepts it. He
Beautiful,
accepts
crazy.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the same without the crazy.
Yeah, there's that one song, "Beautiful Crazy." Do you know that? It's a country
Yes.
song.
That song.
Yeah.
Luke Combs.
Yeah, so that's what it.
The only country concert I've been to.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we just want to be understood, seen, and heard.
Yes. and
Right.
that's-
And then, you
All
know,
of that, I
love
feel.
is great, but you know, I think being understood, having understanding is definitely like the
Yes.
number one thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking about that, I know we had one for about marriage right there. Tall Glass of Macaroni says, "Do you ever plan to get married? I think you guys are great together."
Aw, thank you. Yes, we do. Yes, we are. Yes, we will.
are. Yes, we
We're
will.
manifesting.
Uh-huh.
I'm not, honestly, like we talked about it and he's like, do you want a big wedding or like a medium wedding? And I'm just like, I'm not really that.
Her answer changes every
Yeah,
time.
okay, you know what?
One,
He's a liar.
one day,
Depending
one
on the
day-
mood.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm like-
depending on the mood. One day it'll be a big, you know, this extravagant wedding.
I'm a Gemini, you know, I change my mind all the
The next
time.
day, it was like, oh, you know, let's just make it small.
Just a
The
close
next,
friend.
and then the next time, she'll be like, oh, let's just go to court and just sign papers. So I guess it all depends.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, we'll see what happens.
yeah,
I'm sure we'll see it on social media.
definitely.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you gotta document it, post it on YouTube. That video could pay for the whole wedding.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see that. Next question comes from G.V.Bryce. This person says, "Being a trilingual house, do you teach your kids bits and pieces of your native languages?"
Tony.
all the time.
Yes.
All the time. So even like all my boys, I rarely call them by their first names. It's either Sole, and they all respond. I say Sole, everybody's head turns, even down to New Tofi. So New Tofi's been responding to it, and then like Sasa,
Yeah,
and you
I
know,
know that one.
every Samoan household knows that those are like the basic, fundamental words that you start with Sasa, or like Inu, I, stuff like that. So, but
Yeah. Awesome. I know
Yeah.
Manuel Po.
okay,
Because
good
my
night.
dad always tells us he grew up with had some Samoan friends and Hawaiian language because that's my first language. There's no good night, like a
Oh,
proper good night. So he tells us Manuel Po.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I speak to my kids
Mhm.
in Ilocano sometimes here and there. I know that my daughter really wants to learn more about, being Filipino and what it is and who I am. And I'm like, playfully, I'm just Filipino, And she's like, so I'm Filipino too, and I'm Samoan. And then it was so funny because she was like, so I was born in Samoa and the Philippines.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, if she wants to know more about being Filipino, she just has to go to an AJ Raphael concert.
Yeah.
There's so many over there.
She loves it. She's been wanting to. She loves to sing, so she's been wanting to
Oh, cool.
learn like Filipino songs. And I'm just like, oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so I mean, is one of the goals to go to American Samoa or Philippines with them one day?
Yes.
Yeah.
We plan, or
Well, not all of the kids yet. Maybe like
Yeah.
just me and him, and maybe the baby.
test
Just-
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how it is. But yes, I've always wanted to take Princess back home to see where I grew up.
Uh-huh.
My village, and
See your mom and dad.
visit my mom and dad, and then wanted to visit her homeland in the Philippines.
Awesome.
But yeah,
Okay, well, get it sponsored. They can if you
Yes.
vlog it, Hawaiian Airlines will send you over there. Like,
oh,
you could do anything with 2 million followers. Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Next question comes from Tio Kealohi. Shout out to the very talented Tio.
Is-
Business femalepreneur.
Yes.
Very talented. She says, "Hi, how do you balance making time for family, work, and yourself?"
Oh, you go first.
Mhm.
I feel like I need to think about my.
Honestly, I don't think there's a correct answer to this question because every family is different. The dynamics in every home is different. But for us, we just basically roll with the punches.
Yes.
Every day is different. We wake up. Sometimes the kids wake up in the morning in a good mood. Sometimes they wake up in a not so good mood. But I feel like,
Just the kids?
Well, I didn't want to say it, but
He didn't want to say you.
at least she admits to it. But ultimately, I just it starts with us. We always try to wake up in a positive mindset to start the day, and always be reminded to be grateful that we're able to wake up in the morning, because life is so short. We've seen so much tragedies recently in the past with, some of my friends and my family and people I know from back home. So I always tell Princess, and she can vouch for this, that life is too short.
All the time.
Life
I'd be
is
like-
too short. So, sometimes you just gotta wake up with, a mindset like we're blessed to wake up.
Yeah.
Attitude of
let's-
gratitude.
Let's
Yes.
let's live today to the fullest, and but to answer Teal's question, we just roll with the punches. The balance thing is every day. The scale is different every day.
Yeah.
Some days it's heavier than other days, so you just gotta counterbalance it with something else, and it comes down to teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
But yeah, that's how you balance life, work, and
Relationship.
family.
Relationship.
Yep.
Yep.
Totally. Did you have anything to add to that?
No, I definitely agree with him, and he's taught me a lot of things about being grateful, and there's always something that he always says to me, like sticks and stones, and sorry. Oh my God, what am I talking about? I'm so sorry.
Balancing life. And
Balancing life, yeah.
You need sticks and stones to put on the scale to make it balanced. That's what you're saying, right?
No,
Yeah.
sticks and stones is a whole different is a whole different topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah. Sorry, just don't add my part anyway.
No,
It's okay.
no, it's fine. You can you have the ultimate excuse no matter what. You can just say, "Oh, mom brain."
Yeah.
Mom brain.
That you could always just default to that.
Yes,
Just
mom
like,
brain.
"Oh, sorry, mom brain." Yeah. We can't do that.
Yeah. And you know, like I said, like with teamwork, right? Some days dad's got to change out of diapers, and that's okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But and then some days, you know, dad's not gonna be up for it, and mom's gonna pick up the slack.
Yeah, because he
So-
has 14 other fantasy football drafts. This guy's
So,
in 16 leagues.
17.
17. Oh my gosh, I thought you capped it at 16.
It might be one more. I mean,
Hey, look at it this way. You could have 17 fantasy football leagues, or you could have 17 babies. Which would you rather have?
well, technically, they're probably about the same.
Yeah.
They probably require the same amount of attention.
And I wouldn't say
time.
one's cheaper than the other
Yeah.
because the
Oh,
leagues that we're in.
Oh, yo, it is not. It is not. It's not cheap.
All right, we'll move on from that. Next question comes from _Darlene _. This person says, what else flourishes / build their relationship besides love?
Do you want me to answer it? Or you got
Yeah,
it?
I'm like a little stuff right now.
No worries.
Ambition.
Mm.
That helps drive or, you know, build it. It kind of strengthens our relationship as well, is our ambitions.
Mhm.
We both, it might, sometimes it's different, but you know, our ambition for success is kind of like the same, because if I was the ambitious one and she wasn't, we kind of wouldn't be.
It wouldn't work. You'd be like,
Yeah.
why don't you do this? I'm doing all this.
Yes,
you know? Yeah.
yes. But because she's, you know, she's a hustler herself, she has that mentality as well, and then I have the same thing. So now, like, put two hustlers together,
Build an empire.
empire.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you need to do. Build an empire.
Yes, and that's
Especially with kids. Free child labor.
Yeah.
I think it's sorry.
No, go for
I
it.
think it's just kind of a little hard for us, only because like the kids are still really young, and we want to be there with them every step of the way. Like, you know, like we want to, like, we can't just, people think that like we just have babysitters here and there. Like, honestly, with our two little ones, like, we did it. Like, even though like sometimes they're like, we just gotta bring them. We just
Yeah.
gotta take them with us, and we just
we would have collaborations with restaurants, and we would pull up with babies.
babies.
But that just comes with the package. That's
Yeah.
what you gotta understand, right?
But so
It
like
was hard to
yeah.
do content,
Yeah.
you know, and like they always wanted mommy because, you know, they're still little babies, and it was just really hard. And Tony's like, I don't know how to take the videos. And you know, it's okay. So I mean, I understand him. It's a different life for him, but still the same mentality. We want to hustle for our kids. We love our kids, and
Yeah.
we'll do anything for them.
Awesome. Super cool. Okay, next question comes from Trisheezy. This person says, favorite activities to do for a date night without the kids?
Oh.
Oh, it's been a while since we had a date without the kids.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
Because even if, like, at the draft, even if you're without the kids, something happens where you got to be there for
Yeah.
the kids, right?
Yes.
So it's tough.
Wow, babe.
like, we're pretty spontaneous. Sometimes we just have a movie date.
Yeah.
You know, some popcorn and some nachos, and
What? She's pointing at
Babe,
him.
you can't say a movie date because right when we put the kids to sleep, he's also sleeping too. Like, we picked the movie and he's already sleeping, or I'm already sleeping because it's just, I don't know, babe. I think it's like, we have fun, like, detailing, honestly. I have fun detailing with you.
Maybe it's just the
It's
moments
like
that
a
you
cute
can be
date.
together.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like,
No, I think the question is, what do we
do?
Like, what is your favorite date night without the kids?
without the kids? Like, what's
Yeah.
our date night?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe when he does the movies and his eyes closed, maybe he's just praying for you and the
Yeah.
kids.
Oh.
He's not actually sleeping.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Listening to
He's saying some
visualizing
prayers,
the.
He's manifesting.
It's honestly, it's been a while since we had it's
Like a
usually
proper-
without the kids. It's usually with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's the compromise, right? That's how you make
Yes,
it work.
yes. But we,
Yeah.
we make it work.
Yeah. We
Mhm.
still have
So,
fun. And
Nothing crazy. Probably, just a dinner
Mhm.
at a restaurant. But that's pretty much it.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question from the same person says, "What are your love languages?"
Ooh.
Love languages are
everything
a
and
great topic.
everything between.
Yeah.
Do you know the actual the
Yes,
5 love
yeah.
languages?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great book.
I think Tony's love language has to be words of affirmation and physical touch and acts of service. I think those are your 3. What do you think mine's are?
First, is that true?
I feel like all 5,
Uh-huh.
but the top 3 would be the ones that she did name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
I know.
But I feel like for her would be physical touch, words of affirmation, yeah,
Quality time, maybe? Access
that-
service.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Quality
and
time.
QT,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm,
She's not really she appreciates it and she's grateful for the gifts, and acts of service. But I feel like those top 3: quality time, physical touch, and words of affirmation would be, it's the compliments,
Mhm.
the hugs, holding hands,
Uh-huh.
We always,
the kisses.
We whenever we feel like it's just a lazy, crazy day, or like our batteries are low, we're just like, let's recharge. We just hug each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't even need to talk or anything.
No,
Yeah.
like, I
just hug, and
Mhm.
I guess it's her way of staying grounded when
Mhm.
she's
Yes.
starting to feel anxious about certain things.
Also grounding.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Next question comes from Dil Yuns. Shout out to Dil. I know who this person is. They say, how did they find it blending their families?
Oh, it was easy. The kids loved each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard.
They're kind
All
of
the
same age, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
all the kids are 2 years apart,
Yeah.
and it wasn't planned. It was just crazy.
I was like, wait, I'm missing a 2-year over here. No, it was just perfect. The kids love each other. My daughter, she loves her siblings so much. Like she wants me to keep having kids.
Oh my gosh.
And like my bonus child, Tony's son Cassius, like it was just so easy. Ezekiel and him are like best friends.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
They
Know
fight
each
and
other.
argue like brothers, and then when they're apart, they always ask, "Oh, where's Ezekiel? Oh, is he coming? Oh, when is he coming?" And
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
cool.
it's really, I don't know the word for it, but like heartwarming, I guess, for us as parents to see them get along
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, because we see and we know some blended families have a hard time getting along and whatnot, so we're blessed.
Totally.
But it also comes down to our
us.
relationship.
Right.
You know, if they see us happy, loving each other, it's gonna be so much easier for them to maintain
Yeah.
that love amongst themselves.
Yeah.
But if
It's
they
like, oh, it's safe here.
yeah,
Cool.
but if they see us arguing and stuff like that, then it's gonna be a lot challenging. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
We've had our challenges, but we all work through it together as a family.
Mhm.
Like, like we go together and then like we put them, together. We
we sit
explain
down
to
and we
them.
have a little powwow
Yeah,
or whatever they call
A
it.
little ho'oponopono
Yeah,
sesh.
ho'oponopono session.
yeah, that's
And
so.
then-
Right on. Yeah, I mean, I come from a blended family too. I got step parents, I got
Oh.
half siblings, a stepsister, and we all get along. We're all great, and our parents, they were all super great to each other. They're really cool with each other, and it made it easier for us kids.
Right.
So I feel like doing that, like what you're doing, it makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Easier for the children, even though it's not easy for the parents.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Next question comes from Leora. This person says, "How do you guys deal with each other after an argument?"
Oh.
This is a tough one.
Honestly, we've getting so much better communicating our feelings. Like for example, last night, right? We had a little argument, but we took some time apart. We're still in the same house. Like I feel like I always wanted to fix it right
Immediately. That's how I
Yes.
am.
Yeah. And like, but then when we were heading home, I was like thinking to myself, like, I was trying to backtrack and understand his point of view. And so that's what made it more easier for me to be like, okay, let me just gather my feelings and how I'm feeling, because like whatever I'm gonna say like to him, badly things like I'm gonna say to him, is like it's gonna affect him later, and I don't want to hurt him. I just want to communicate my feelings. That's all I want, So I took my time. I usually don't. I'm like, we gotta fix this. But we took our time. We went home and then we talked, and it was a really healthy conversation.
That's
and
awesome.
I was so proud of us. And I was like, babe, like that was great.
Once you have those arguments, you're like, oh wow, we did that. Like,
Yeah, we
that
just
was
laughed
quick.
it out
Yeah,
after,
yeah.
and I'm like, okay, so much better than just like not talking to each other the whole entire day, or like the next day it's like silence,
Got home at around 9. Didn't have the conversation till 12.
I was trying to gather
timing.
my feelings.
But to add on to that question, I feel like sometimes we're having different conversations. She's trying to communicate something and I'm trying to explain something totally different. So, but as time goes by, we start to learn more and more about each other and the understanding. We're both from two different generations. I'm from back when we never had cell phones, when we had to stand up to change the TV and the knob. Now everything is remote control, digital.
You have to blow into the Nintendo 64.
Yup. We had DVD players back then. We had VHS tapes.
VHS, yeah.
But it's just understanding that maybe it's not a disagreement. It's just we're just having two different conversations. So it's a matter of us being able to be on the same frequency to understand what the actual issue is and how we go about fixing it. And so last night was smooth. Usually Princess yells, but last night she didn't. She was calm and collected about the whole
Good
thing.
job.
And the conversation was fast. Straight to the point. We solved it. We kissed, we made up, and we went to bed.
That's how it should be done.
Yes.
There you go. And it's funny because we talk about this now, but it's like not always like that, and it takes years to get to that point too, right? A lot of bad arguments, and so it's cool that just to see the growth,
Yeah. I think about it like he's my person. Like I don't want to argue with him. I just want to communicate my feelings and make him understand, and he always understands. So it's like I don't know. I always try to prove a point to him, and I'm just like, okay.
Sometimes I'm just stubborn.
Yeah. They say you can either be
Hard
right
head.
or be married.
Yeah.
So you gotta choose.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question comes from Mr. Delicious. This person says, "What is your go-to meal to feed your family?"
My go-to meal.
Spaghetti.
Oh, nice.
Spaghetti.
That's Princess go-to.
Spaghetti, but the kids
Spaghetti.
love chicken, so I try to make them chicken. Fried chicken. Sometimes. Well, I haven't made it for a while now. Tony's like, "When did you ever make chicken?" But the kids love fried chicken, so I really want to start making them fried chicken.
Just go stop by KFC, put it on top of the frying pan, and just say you made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
But spaghetti, they love spaghetti.
Okay.
Spaghetti and garlic bread.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's by far I think that's our go-to
Yeah.
family
Easy meal,
Yeah.
kind of
Fast.
Yeah, and you can maybe have leftovers too. Easy too.
Yes.
Yeah, save that. Cool. Last question comes from Nixicleon _ It's a tough one to say. If you saw how it's written out, it's very confusing. This person says, "How many babies do you plan to have? I'm a fan. Give Brett some babies too."
Well, I think we're good for now. But we do want, like maybe 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
But in the right timing and God's timing.
Yeah.
2 years apart.
2 years apart, so we got some time until the
Yeah,
next one's supposed to come.
You got maybe 6 months or something. Where you gotta start
No,
We'll
I
start
thi-
planning.
maybe around Valentine's Day.
No, but yeah, we're gonna take our time, and we really want to focus on the businesses and the kids like that we have right now, and really be there for them
Yeah.
and work on ourselves.
And depending on Princess mood, we have either a simple wedding to plan for or
Oh,
a
yes.
super extravagant one.
That is
So-
something big coming up.
We have
Yeah.
quite, couple of things we have to plan out before we have another baby, but
Yes.
definitely.
That's fair. Okay. Right on. Well, mahalo everybody for the social media fan questions. Make sure you leave some for our next guest, and maybe your question will make it on the podcast. All right, we're coming to the back end of the podcast, and I like to ask all of my guests the same question about keeping it aloha. It's the name of the podcast. It's the name of my book. It's something I try to do every single day of my life. So I want to know, in your lives, how do you keep it aloha?
Ladies first.
Man, like, honestly, like being social media, like so many hate comments, and I honestly always just, whenever I see a hate comment, I just like, okay, I understand them, and I'm just gonna like keep it in aloha. Like, I'm just gonna like love on them, even though they're the way they are, and the hate comment, I just thank you, goodbye.
Yeah, they say hate can't drive out hate. Only love can do that.
Yes.
Same way, like, darkness
Exactly.
can't drive out darkness. Only light can do that.
Exactly.
So,
So
yeah.
This is where the sticks and stones
yeah.
yes.
remark comes down, because I can see it and sometimes I can feel it, and I just tell her, like, is everything okay? Is there something wrong? She'll say no, but she's like on her phone, like,
Typing really
yes,
aggressively.
yes.
I'm just spelling out aloha.
So I
F-U-C.
so I just tell her, like, babe, sticks and stones, like, it's just, you shouldn't let it affect you.
Where do you get that mindset?
When you're my age, you kind of like been through a lot
He's
of
an unks.
Yeah,
life.
I mean, we're closer in age than you and I.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so I get it. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
so,
not
like,
bothered by
just
anything.
from experience, had that phase of my life where it's always reacting, negative reaction to something. But at some point you realize, you learn that not everything requires a reaction or a response. It's not
no
worth your
response
time.
is the best response.
Yeah, sometimes they're just trying to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally. I mean, we get that on the podcast as well, and I'm in my 30s. I'm 32, so like I've definitely dealt with that, throughout my younger years. But now I'm like, I really do not care at all.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me.
So,
Right on.
but how do I keep it aloha?
How do you keep it? Wait, is talofa just a greeting, or is it? Can you say keep it talofa?
It would be keep it alofa.
Alofa.
Alofa
Sorry,
would
there
be
we go.
like, love and
Aloha. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you keep it alofa?
Just trusting God, the basic foundations of, my culture, Samoan family is God, church, and family. So just living by those 3 pillars, it applies to my family as well. Trust that God is going to guide you. He's going to show you exactly what to do, tell you what to say. And
Right on.
watch over your family.
Yeah. Awesome.
So,
Well, it makes sense because, I mean, you, with your upbringing and your foundation, family is very important. So it comes off like family is very important, even from what we see on social media. Yeah. That being said, I want to know, what is one thing you wish people knew about you that they don't?
Oh, wow.
It's one of my favorite questions to ask. Maybe something you think people misunderstand.
Oh. Should I go first?
Yeah. Oh, I can go first.
Okay, go ahead.
There's usually a misconception with people that we meet, because they look at me and I just have this face and they just assume that I'm a mean guy, but I'm not. I'm actually a friendly, very affable person. I like to make conversation even with like random people, but yeah.
His name is Mr. Aloha.
Yeah. It's just because you're big.
Yeah, so like, don't be intimidated, like I'm actually a very friendly person and I like to make conversation and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I recognize that when, I was at Bretman's party and I was a chicken and I was just a lost, stray chicken and I didn't have anywhere to go. And this big buff farmer, scary looking guy came up with his pitchfork and he just made me feel so seen and, comfortable. So he's just like a gentle giant. That's all it ever was. What about you, Princess?
I think what people don't know about me is that, I love my brother so much, and I just wish that people didn't compare me to him too much, and also like I want people to know that like he doesn't like how do I say this,
like dictate your
like dictate my life, or like sorry, just give me some time.
yeah no worries, get the word together.
I'm trying to say the right things so I don't get in trouble.
I don't think he'll watch this. It's fine, we won't cut it. I think he's too busy to
gonna be like,
tune in.
Did you say this about me? No, I give a lot of props to my brother and a lot of credit to him, because without him I wouldn't be doing content creating, and he has given me a lot steps to doing that, and but I want people to know that like he doesn't fund my family or doesn't fund my life, because people say like, oh, like, don't you live with Brother Rock, or doesn't he pay your bills and all of that, and I love my brother so much, but no, he does not. And I work really hard for my money, and we work really hard for our money, and
You have your own house.
Yes, we have our own house.
Separate from Bretman.
Yeah, like I think everybody think that everything good that we have or everything that I have is from my brother.
Yeah, like
and
material or financial
yes,
stuff. Yeah.
yeah. So I just want people to know that, like, I'm Princess Mae, and you know, and
But you're a hard-working princess.
yes, and I'm a mommy.
Yeah, mommy, a mamacita. All right, on. Well, that's really good to know. I think when it comes to like celebrities or people who are seen as more like financially, I guess, like well off.
Right.
They just assume like their whole family and friends are all taken care of. I'm sure it happens a lot with athletes, right? You know, everybody knows their contracts. You know, 40 million for 2 years, and you're like, oh, okay, then everybody else in their life is set. You know,
Right.
like even people here, like if they're related to like Jason Momoa or like Bruno Mars or like Nicole Scherzinger, right? They're probably thinking like, oh yeah, their families are like super rich too. You know, I don't think it happens like that. It's more of just like people work hard for their own money.
Yes,
They're not just trying to give it away and like
Yes.
kind of give this sense of entitlement to everybody, right? Like, oh yeah, just because I have money now, here you're a millionaire too.
Right.
I don't think that's how it works. Maybe
isn't.
sometimes,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think majority it probably doesn't work like that.
Yep.
Right on. Okay, so before we start to wrap up, I gotta know, what is your life hacks? Were
This
you
is
able
what
to
we
think
were
of
like-
one?
This is what we were.
This is what the fight was.
No, this was a drive here, and you're like, oh, what is your?
I was like, no. At first, I was like, didn't he ask us like what are our survival
She said survival.
survival hacks?
If you were on a deserted island, how would you survive?
And I told her, oh no, I think it's life hack.
Yes, life hacks.
You go first, babe, because I don't. Really.
I thought of this walking up the stairs.
Okay.
You know, you could have so many life hacks, but for me, particularly to me and my family, I would say my life hack would be to love yours. You know, love your family, love your other half, love your wife. You know, before, that should be one of our main priorities, is to show love to the people that love us back. You know, because it's so common that, people loving and they don't get anything back in return. But it all starts with loving inside your own household. That's how you, I guess, build a strong foundation for your own family, and trickles down to your kids, and generations to come. But I guess if that counts as a life hack,
Yeah,
I would
that's
say
a great life hack.
love
Yeah.
yours
Yeah.
would be mine.
Beautiful. Beat that.
Wow, babe.
Yeah. You should have went first.
I love that, babe, so much. Life hack, man. Like, maybe like don't take anything personal. And
It's one of the 4 agreements. I don't know if
Yeah.
you ever read that book.
yes, I
Yeah.
love that book. But I feel like, Tony have always taught me that sticks and stones, like, again, sticks and stones, and I take a lot of things personal because I work really, really hard, and and I don't like it when people are like, saying things that just like so offensive, and I'm like, sometimes I just want to cry, and I'm like, wait, but that's what they want. They don't deserve that from me. So yeah, my life hack is don't take it too personal.
Yeah. That's good. I think one of the things that helped me, as I learned when I was an adult, is you don't have to explain yourself to people who only want to misunderstand you.
Right.
For me, I mean, it's like, I know that I'm a great person. I'm a super nice guy. I care about people. But there's probably some people who maybe saw 1 second of the podcast and it turned them off, and they think I'm a terrible person, right? But I don't need to go and explain myself to every single person so that they think I'm a great guy.
Right.
Like, I know I'm a great guy.
Yes.
The people in my life know I'm a great guy, So I think it's that's a really good one to just hold on to, is just don't take it personally. It's more so about them than it ever is about you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so these are my last fast Fave 5 questions, and then we'll get you out of here on time. These are just rapid fire answers, okay? Favorite childhood snack?
Bongos.
What is that, bongos?
It's
Like the
no,
Cheetos.
it's like a chips. It's like a chips, like circle circular.
cheese
They
chips.
kind of look like Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Are they from here or?
They have them here,
Oh, okay.
but they're from Fiji, but we sell them in American Samoa.
Oh, cool.
So growing
Check
up
'em out.
would be-
I'll go.
Yeah.
My
Cool.
favorite childhood snacks is cracklings.
What
It's
is
like a
that?
salt and vinegar Filipino chip.
Oh,
It's really
okay.
good.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, well, I wanted to ask you this because I was probably gonna hear something I've never heard of. So, mission accomplished. Okay, favorite travel destination.
The Philippines for me. Yeah, that's the only place I've ever been to.
Yeah, I guess back home too.
Okay.
American Samoa would be,
Home.
yeah,
Yeah, the homelands.
homeland.
Okay, what is maybe a place that you want to go together? That's not the Philippines or Samoa.
Oh my god, we've never really talked about it.
Disneyland maybe.
Yeah,
Take the kids there hopefully this year.
oh, that'll be fun.
So go, yo.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Disneyland.
Favorite guilty pleasure.
Can you rephrase the question? I don't know.
Fantasy football.
Fantasy football. Because I don't really gamble, so
Yeah, that's your gambling.
that is my. Yeah.
Mine would be shopping.
Amazon, in person. Like, what are we talking about?
Just anywhere.
Anything?
Like anything. Like
Anywhere that takes your credit card.
Yeah.
Anywhere
what-
that takes
what
his
takes
credit
credit card. Yes. I'd be like, I'm gonna be walking, and then and I text him, I'm at Ross. I have your card.
It's funny. I saw a reel, I think a couple days ago. It was a Fighting Eel reel. They did like, when people ask where the men's section is,
Oh,
they
yes, I
pan
saw
to
that.
the register and the girl flips around like the credit card
I saw
swiper.
that.
Stuff like that.
That's
It's
you.
funny.
That's you, babe.
Okay, favorite hobby.
Ooh. Man, I don't. Damn, babe, we're boring.
Working out
Yeah,
and
he likes
basketball.
working out
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah, working out and basketball would be mine.
My favorite hobby? Cooking, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good one. And it's a useful one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And last one. Go end on a sweet note. Favorite thing about each other.
You go first.
I love how determined and hardworking he is. I've always told him that since I've met him, because I've been with bum motherfuckers. Sorry.
Period.
Period.
There's so many. I don't know where to start.
He doesn't know. That's the question. That's the answer.
I love how she caters to me.
Mm.
Yeah, like borderline spoils me and stuff. Make sure, like she won't let me make my food. She won't let me get up to grab a drink. Stuff like that. So I guess
He's the biggest baby when it comes to him being sick.
yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, you just want to be babied when you're sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I guess my favorite thing is how she caters
Oh,
and
awesome.
how she loves our kids.
Beautiful. Well, that's all we got for you guys today. Mahalo so much for coming into town, and talking stories, sharing your life stories. Is there anything else you want to share? If not, tell us where we can find you.
Yes. Follow me on all my social media platforms on TikTok and Instagram, Real Princess May. And stay tuned for The Baddest Radio season 2.
And May and Bay.
May and Bay.
Yeah, on YouTube,
YouTube.
yep.
Yes. You good?
Um,
Oh, Tony's not allowed to be on social media. Detail
check
page.
me out on Uso Muscle Auto Detailing on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Yes.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
don't follow him.
Don't follow him. But yeah.
Yeah.
Right on, yeah. Anything else to say?
No, thank
Okay,
you so
right
much
on.
for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Guarantee.
We appreciate it.
It
It's
was
my
fun.
first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
so-
chill. It was
Kinda
very chill
nerve-wracking.
vibes. I
No,
loved
yeah,
it.
for sure.
I was nervous. I don't know, you
we're still,
being chill,
No,
huh?
we're still going. We're still going.
Oh.
We didn't wrap up yet.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
But we'll keep this in. I just want to say mahalo, Princess and Tony, for joining us on the Keep It Low podcast. Spread love, be kind to one another, and mahalo for listening to us today. We have new episodes every Thursday, so make sure you follow us and leave a review. I'm your host, Kamaka. Remember to always keep it aloha.
Yes, sir.